twice a Busch race has run here caution-free, 1986 and 88. Not today. Here's Glenn on pit road.
Well, a very disgusted David Green has crawled from his car looking at the damage, which is severe. David, what happened out there?
Well, start off with, we had a right front go down. I got up high passing some cars. Must have run over something. Come back, everything was still baked. I followed a 72 car for 5 laps. Never touched him. Passed him. Robert Presley spun out. So, you know, I slowed down and he rear ends me. So it all happened so fast. I don't guess he was watching, but Tracy got into the back of me and hit pretty hard. You know, I knew it was going to come, but we hit. And Slim Jim Chevrolet was awful good. I don't know. We just fix it and go on and see what we can do.
Well, they are trying to fix the car. They will get him back in as soon as possible.
But it will be a while for David Green, who came into this race only 14 points behind Randy LaJoie.
You know, Mike, David Green's a lucky guy to have that fuel cell in there, the rubber fuel cell. 5 or 6 years ago, when they didn't have that, that would have been a massive fire when you knocked the whole back of the car off like that.
Almost had a massive wreck on this restart. Doug Hebron got tipped up in turn number 4. There you see him fighting for control, and that's Chad Little, who's firmly up against the back bumper of Hebron's car.
You know, we were concerned a while ago whether the tire was the problem or whether they were running over stuff. And what we hear from everybody is they're running over things.
Show you another big save just a second ago here. Randy LaJoie, middle of your screen. He and Jim Bound get together there.
Yeah, he's up there where you don't belong. There's a lot of trash. See that dust flying up there? He was real lucky to catch that car back.
Nice save, and they're still battling for 3rd place. LaJoie up to 3rd on the leaderboard. Kenny Wallace, Hermie Sadler, Randy LaJoie, Jim Bound are your top 4. First caution of the day just concluded. Elton Sawyer out of the race. Now Chad Little's trying to get, I believe, a lap back because he made that pit stop under green.
Yeah.
Pick up Ricky Craven, battling with Larry Pearson and Michael Rich.
Hey, Michael Rich is really impressing me today. He is keeping himself out of a lot of trouble, and the car is really hooked up well.
Here's your Napa Field update brought to you by Napa. We keep America running. Take you back through the field a bit. Boy, it is tight, close quarter racing here.
You know, to be a good broadcaster on these short tracks like this, I think you need to go to auctioneer school and learn to speak a little faster than me. Time I get it out before laps into the event.
That's okay. Ooh, close call there. 88 car almost ended up in the fence. Mike Skinner, California native, now racing out of Greensboro. Dennis Setzer still on the lead lap, started 28. He's come up to 8th spot in the Alliance car, number 59 there.
Dennis Setzer's good as anybody in the country on this kind of racetrack.
Kevin Lepage
got his teeth there.
His spun at turn 2. And he gets going again.
No caution. They're still on the green.
Oh, no. You need 4 or 5 cars to pile up to get a caution here. We've seen 2 1-car spins. No harm, no foul.
Talking about Dennis Setzer, you talk about somebody that's worked his way up to the hard way. He's been every kind of track champion all over the country, and now he's got an opportunity in Busch Grand National, and I guarantee you before the year's over, he'll be winning races.
He's just ahead of Johnny Benson there on the racetrack, the ASA champ. This pack coming out.
Whoa, a little casual contact there between he and Pearson.
Yep. Larry Pearson, former champion. Former winner here. In fact, 3 times. Pearson's been a victory lane at this track. He's in the Stanley Tools, number 92.
See McLaughlin going by Pearson there. And he's caught on the very outside, and I know he knows that everybody's cutting tires down. He does not want to go way up in the outside there and maybe pick up some debris and cut a tire himself.
In fact, Pearson has the best record of any driver here. 3 wins and 5 top 5s in 11 starts.
I think Larry Pearson's a lot like his father. He'll wait for the opportunity and then put it on you. You know, he don't abuse the car and do a lot of foolish things, but when it comes time, he'll end up in front of you if you're not careful.
They run the car where it's comfortable. Stevie Reeves battling Tim Fedewa.
I'll tell you what, they fight the 15th and 20th just as hard as they do to lead a race here. I mean, popping and gouging and pushing, you know.
You better.
You better have.
Fedewa working past the Mike Skinner car.
That number looks a little familiar. I run that for several years.
Yes.
Of course, he's not in any trouble. That looks kind of unusual. See that 88 in a straight line.
Tommy Houston battling right with them. 10 cars on the lead lap.
You see Nathan Bucky there driving the car that Mike Wallace usually drives. He's down in Talladega. He made the top 20 in Junior Dunleavy car. So I hope everybody gets what they deserve out of this deal. I think Bucky is certainly worthy of the ride.
Yeah, he's in Barry Owens' number 9 today. MVP race car. From first to second, 4.5 seconds. That's the lead Kenny Wallace has built up. There's a look at your leader. And Tracy Leslie, who made a pit stop for a cut tire, is trying to get a lap back from the leader.
Now, what they'll do there, the spotter will say, listen, Tracy's a lap down on this kind of racetrack. Don't battle him. Let him go. You've got a lap on him, all except track position now. And he'll let him go and let him open up places for him to run under people as he goes by. You can see he's got Fedewa on the outside there. He'll come right up under him.
Kenny Wallace trying to become only the second Ford to win here. Tim Fedewa makes a pit stop. Felt like he had a tire going down. He was the 10th place car and was on the lead lap. Here's Glenn.
Well, Mike, you're exactly right. He got up high on the racetrack when he coming off the Ford. He did cut the right front tire down, got it into the wall. Again, like David Green said, the traffic is so heavy out there. The cars running so close together. When you come up on a group of cars, you got to go high on the racetrack. Everybody's running low. All the debris up there, they're cutting these tires. They're building up a lot of heat. Very easy to cut them when you get in that grip.
18.5-second stop for Fedewa, new crew chief Cliff Champion on that car.
You see Wallace putting a lap on the guy that was on the pole here. That's how good he's running right now. He's putting a lot of good race cars laps behind right now.
That'll leave us just 9 cars on the lead lap. Kenny Wallace led all but the first lap here, and we asked him to grade his team's performance during the first third of this season.
I say a B+. You know, the A+ went out the window, you know, with some failures, you know, but, you know, I got myself caught up. The driver had an error at Bristol and got himself spun out, so else we'd probably be leading the points, but it's just tough.